Hello guys. Today we are going to discuss how the map is going to be illustrated for the halls of evolving planets. The black line you see here is a path going through the entire exhibit. The gray stuff is the walls of the floor plan. And the colors, well, they basically highlight the time periods. Red, mass extinctions. For each icon, there's a section in each gallery. Speaking of which, so let's start off with outside of the exhibit. Near it actually. First off, the fossil dig display. That would be outside the exhibit, against the expanding outside the entrance and exit walls. As you can see, there's gonna be a display resembling what looks to be a dig site. You'll even see an honorable mention there. The skull of Sue the Tyrannosaurus Rex. The original skull on display, free to touch. But be careful, cause it's very old. For the most daring visitors, there's a timeline you gotta literally climb. You'll see another T-Rex when you get to the exit. It's just a skull, really. That is Norm. As in Norman, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Norm will be featured in the Sue store, which I'm thinking museums should transform it into the Store of Time. No, the Store Before Time. It's basic, like the rest of the exhibit, and the entrance, even surrounding the fossil lab. There's gonna be a fossil canyon. You'll see Norm's skull in the center. Here we go. The journey. We start off with the Precambrian period. The first days of Earth. This is basically the first week. And it lasts for much of the Earth's history to this point. Despite this, it takes the first of the small sections of the halls, literally. They're less than 25 meters. Each pathway through the timeline takes you through 25 meters. Anyways, as the world begins to cool down, then there's water and also life. Bringing us to the Cambrian Explosion, the next section of our journey. Oh yeah, did I mention this is also going to be a fossil canyon? The intro featuring the newest version of Rexted Studios' illustration of life on Earth. Earth on the wall, surrounding the text reading "All life evolves." And the text surrounding it before and after you read it, that's gonna come back as well. The fossil canyon is gonna feature fragmentary specimens. And same for the floor. Anyways, the Cambrian Explosion will feature an animation done by Plush Bubbles Productions, featuring the Cambrian Explosion as it was during, basically the Burgess Shale as it was during the Cambrian period. The Ordovician section comes after this. Two of these time periods exist in the same hole for a reason. A mass extinction, which ends your time in the Ordovician period. That was the first mass extinction on Earth. The second mass extinction comes later. With the first section in the Silurian period, this basically describes the general discussion of flora and fauna. Flora first, fauna second. Kinda strange when it's supposed to be featuring the specimens in the chronological timelines. Which is another thing. The chronological timelines is featuring all the specimens are going to be in the designated areas in the respective timelines. Yes, that includes the Diectodon currently in the ground level. That's going to move to the Permian section, which we'll get to later. But enough about that. There's the second mass extinction occurs before the Carboniferous period. It basically discusses an entire world of bugs. This is no exaggeration. You're walking through a diorama, just like before, except this time, it's gonna look less like you're surrounded by mirrors, and more like you're actually walking through the environment. And instead of the two excess ferns when you're about to walk out of there, you get two giant stone pillars leading you to the next time period, the Permian period. Which will end in the third mass extinction. In this section, discusses the Amniotes, which is strange considering that Amniotes started beginning of the Carboniferous period. Quite an enigma, actually. Anyways, you'll see Amniotes beginning to diversify, including synapsids such as Dimetrodon, which you can see the icon of in this video. And then there's a third mass extinction, the Great Dying. This is one of the major events. The next one will occur later. But now we're in the Great Dying. There should be a diorama below the video screen featuring what is going on during the Great Dying. This diorama will basically feature the mass extinction in progress. And yes, you'll see the Diectodon fossil there. And a restoration of the skeleton in the diorama. Then there's the Mesozoic Era. Cut off between the Triassic and Jurassic, the fourth mass extinction. But we'll get to that later. This time period basically shows the start of the mammals, but not the uprising of the mammals. That will go later. Then, this is basically the age of reptiles. And yes, this is a time where you get to see the dinosaurs. This time period actually lasts for 48 million years. Between 248 million BC to 200 million BC. This is no exaggeration. In the you'll see another diorama. This time, it's a Herrerasaurus in the Istroclastic Formation. Speak of which, you'll be seeing two more in the area. They're fighting. One is on the cliff above you as you exit the Triassic section, the other on the opposite side of the room. The fourth mass extinction is basically the post-Pangea continental drift. It's not a major event, but we'll get to that in the next mass extinction. Anyways, Dinosaur Diversity. That is with the Jurassic... That's why my tongue stops working. Apologies about earlier as well. Anyways, the Jurassic to Cretaceous periods basically show off the diversity of dinosaurs. In the Jurassic half, you'll see the Rhamphorhynchus flock flying above you. They are currently in the Stanley Field Hall, but once they get moved in, we'll be ready. But until then, we'll just have to wait and see. Same for a fossil that used to be displayed at the end next to Quetzalcoatlus. Oh yeah, same for the Pterodactylus fossil as well. That'll be next to it in the Jurassic half. In the Jurassic period, you'll see the Stegosaurus and the Apatosaurus. Oh yeah, and also the Fungosaurus. The reason why I didn't mention Allosaurus is because it's just a skull. Which is surprisingly... Yeah, how about an entire skeleton of an Allosaurus? Or it's trying to hunt down those two herbivores in that display. Once you transition to the Cretaceous half, you'll see the Maniraptor forms, and theropods in general. Yeah, the theropods are tenacious predators. You'll see one of the biggest later in the KPG section. And stay tuned in a few minutes. Anyways, the theropods hunt down among the weakest of the prey, the ornithopods. Among the Ornithian group, just like the Theraphoreans, such as the Stegosaurus from earlier. The Cretaceous half is most intriguing. Oh yeah, those two models of Archaeopteryx, which used to be in the galleries, they're gonna be in the fossil halls. And for the record, Archaeopteryx is no tree dweller, though it is able to glide. And I said glide, not fly. It has no keel or wishbone. The Cretaceous period. Then, the Cretaceous period even features. The Cretaceous half, even for some reason, shows some Mesozoic marine life. That'll be scattered throughout the Mesozoic sections. In that last display, in its place would be a diorama featuring a gigantic mosasaur. Tyrannosaurus. Just kidding, it's a skeleton of Mosasaurus hoffmanni. Okay, just kidding again. It was a Tyrannosaurus. That would be a Tyrannosaurus, but above you, as you explore the other Mesozoic life, you'll see two Geosterbergia flying above you. They're going in the Cretaceous half as well. Same for a Pteranodon that used to be in the outside the corridors near the entrance. Seriously, missed opportunity much? That Triceratops in Darth Hole, that's gonna be moved to the KPG Mass Extinction Gallery. Oh yeah, while we're on this topic, in its place would be an Achaceratops. It's small, it's lesser, but similar looking cousin for some reason. The first mass extinction would feature, yes, the Tyrannosaurus Rex itself, Sue. There's another cast of this specimen in the dinosaur hall, but that is just another copy. The original skeleton would be seen here. I'm just messing with ya. It's a Majungasaurus hunting down a Reptilosaurus cub. Oh yeah, just the thing. The Reptilosaurus cub will be on the opposite side of where it currently is. That's part of the update. The other guys will be surrounding it. Anyways, the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction. As you're about to enter a gallery, you go through a hallway, which features a volcanic area. And yes, the mass extinction sections are gonna look volcanic in this gallery, in these halls. And the elevation of the ceiling, that's gonna need to be higher. How high? As high as it used to be when it used to be a theater. Here, seriously, Field Museum, make this work. Oh, remember what I said about Triceratops moving in with Sue? There it is. An Ankylosaurus. Before you get there, you meet an Ankylosaurus. Before you get there, you get a Troodon and a Pachycephalosaurus. The first pillar you walk through shows a Troodon. The second pillar shows a Pachycephalosaurus. And yeah, the elevation is gonna throw in the Quetzalcoatlus Northopi. An entire skeletal cast with the two fragmentary specimens currently on display in the Mesozoic sections, including here. You'll see the T-Rex fighting the Triceratops. Also, since we mentioned that this is a gallery, that this is a fossil canyon, the ground will be the display base. Not just those hunks of rock anymore. And did I mention that part of the Herrerasaurus display used to be a full diorama? Well, it's cut in half for that Istrogalasto formation display. That's gonna have to return. Behind Sue, you'll find an Amniotes. In front of that, you'll see the standing Quetzalcoatlus statue. A flying one being overhead, intersecting with the skeleton. As you exit, you'll show the picture done by Vilsar Samionovsky of what happened during the catastrophe. Oh yeah, in the fifth mass extinction, you get to rescue young dinosaurs. And no, this is no competition. You could take these home before or after the meteor shower, as well as during. Yeah, these rescuees will make good pets. Oh yeah, they're actually ragdolls, illustrated, done by Isis Mashiro. Check out the DeviantArt page. I'll put the link in the description. Anyways, the Cenozoic, it's mammal time. The first section shows the diversity of mammals and how a prehistoric lake, as it was millions of years after the KPG mass extinction. After that, you'll see the Stone Age, where you'll see the evolution of mankind and yet even more diversity of mammals. Next up, the Ice Age. Things are gonna get colder as you get to the last section of prehistory. Before we get there, you'll see the ground sloth and the Glyptodon, but despite the icon of a Smilodon you see on the map, the Icy Ice Age shows the mammoth icon, which you see here. Here. Basically, you've just went through teeth, tusks, and tar pits. And finally, the sixth mass extinction. This would be the most intriguing. Here, you'll see a panorama featuring illustrations of today's life, as in biota. Yeah. Yeah, kind of sad to see our prehistoric friends go away after millions of years of evolution. The story time, you'll see the Norm skull. Anyways, through the journey, you'll even meet cutouts and models of your favorite characters who take the form of prehistoric creatures in their statue forms. As well as outside. Oh yeah, that the skeleton of Maximo, that's gonna be in the northeastern terrace. Opposite side where the Brachiosaurus currently is, which I'm not gonna show off anymore. That's gonna be in the Stanley Field Hall once more, except this time, it's gonna be on the south. It's gonna be near the south exit. Basically, the Brachiosaurus would have its nose facing north and the tail south. In its place, that giant dinosaur model that used to be where the elephants are currently standing. That's gonna take over that spot. That's gonna take over the north terrace. No, the northwestern terrace. That diorama of the Tyrannosaurus, that's gonna move into the dinosaur hall, and its place a miniature replica of Maximo. How big is it? Well, it'll be 101 centimeters in length. And all of Maximo's fragmentary remains, especially the ones that used to be on display alongside the current fragmentary display, is gonna go into the dinosaur hall's walls. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the illustrations by Charles R. Knight, those are gonna have to be relocated in the Art Institute of Chicago. Basically, there's gonna be an exhibit titled "The Art Before Time" by Charles R. Knight. Oh yeah, the Grave Dinosaur experience is gonna become the fossil experience. Oh yeah, those pub openings, they basically show you can't go there. That's because their damages through space-time. Yeah. Well, that's all I got for now. I'll be sure to make a follow-up video for this. Field Museum, make all of these happen. Until then, and thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. Be wild, stay prehistoric. We'll see you in the next video. Oh yeah, one more thing. These icons, I had to choose them because they represent the topics discussed in each time period section of the exhibition. Yeah. Those elephants, about the location of those elephants, they're going to be in the Rice Wing Salvo Research Program exhibition, along with the maneater of F4A, the maneaters of Salvo, and the lions hunting dioramas. Those are going to be there. The Salvo lions, they've been there, and they're going to stay there. Okay, now I gotta go. Thanks for watching. Be wild, stay prehistoric. I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.